Hello everyone, I'm Nelson Braxton and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Today we have several hot topics on the agenda. Donald Trump is releasing his fourth NFT collection. FTX has agreed to pay a $12.7 billion fine as part of a settlement with the CFTC. Bitcoin has broken the $66,000 mark and Ethereum is at $3,500. The Q2 report showed that the crypto market lagged behind the S&P 500 in growth rates. The collapsed exchange FTX has reached a settlement agreement with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC. As part of the deal, the company has agreed to pay a $12.7 billion fine, according to court documents. The deal includes a $4 billion payment as a disgorgement fee for illicit gains and $8.7 billion allocated for damages, pending court approval. It is worth noting that the CFTC did not seek a civil penalty for FTX. According to agency representatives, considering the guilty pleas and convictions of FTX insiders, the debtors already face substantial potential liability before the agency. The court will review the settlement agreement on August 6, 2024. If the deal is approved, the company can proceed to the next phase of restructuring and debt repayment. Recall that the CFTC filed a lawsuit against FTX and its co-founder Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, in December 2022. The agency accused the defendants of violating the Commodity Exchange Act and misappropriating investor funds. The complaint alleged that SBF personally instructed FTX executives to develop a scheme allowing his other company, Alameda Research, to use the cryptocurrency exchange as a line of credit. Sam Bankman-Fried was sentenced to 25 years in prison in March 2024 and was ordered to pay an $11 billion fine. He was found guilty on 7 counts related to multi-billion-dollar fraud and the bankruptcy of his firms. It was also reported earlier that U.S. senators demanded that the head of the CFTC disclose his connections with Bankman-Fried. They want to ensure that the agency's leader did not violate his duties or exceed his authority. Regarding FTX's compensatory payments, the bankrupt crypto exchange plans to distribute between $14 billion and $16 billion among creditors. According to some analysts, these payments will be a turning point for retail and institutional investors and are likely to lead to market growth. Recall that we reported earlier that the FTX co-founder and former top manager of the exchange faced decades-long prison sentences. Early in the morning of July 17, 2024, the price of Bitcoin broke through the $66,000 level, but then retreated. Ethereum, on the other hand, has stabilized above $3,500. At the time of writing, Bitcoin is trading at $65,700. On the weekly chart, the increase is over 13%. The upward trend in the market has been evident since July 14, 2024. Ethereum, in turn, is trading at $3,500. In this case, the weekly chart shows an increase of over 14%. Recall that we previously reported that trading of spot ETF shares based on the asset is likely to begin on July 23rd. Almost all top 10 assets by market capitalization have seen gains. The leader here is XRP with a daily increase of 10.6%. Amid the rise in prices of major crypto assets, the Fear and Greed Index has jumped to 69 basis points. U.S. presidential candidate Donald Trump announced that he will release a fourth collection of non-fungible tokens, NFTs. This news came to light during an interview with Bloomberg, published this week. The entrepreneur, who was recently the target of an assassination attempt at a press conference in Pennsylvania, shared his plans with journalists. According to him, all previous NFT collections were successful and sold out in one day. We sold all 45,000 NFTs. 80% of the purchases were made in cryptocurrency. And it opened my eyes. I've released collections 3 times and I'm going to do it again because people want it, said Trump. Interestingly, in April 2024, Trump's first NFT collection showed a sharp decline in trading volume. This indicator decreased by 99% over 30 days. Earlier, the politician hinted at the release of the fourth collection during a meeting with NFT collectors. However, he did not make any promises at the time. I believe in supply and demand. But as you know, the first collection was good, the second and third were good too. At some point, maybe everything will change, Trump said. Trump also added that he actively supports digital assets and the development of the crypto industry in the US. If we don't do this, China or someone else will take over. Cryptocurrency is here to stay and that's amazing, said the US presidential candidate from the Republican Party. Recall that Donald Trump previously declared his intention to become a crypto president and publicly supported the work of mining companies in the US. Despite the assassination attempt, the politician plans to speak at the Bitcoin 2024 conference, which will be held from July 25 to 27. The CoinGecko portal has published a report on the cryptocurrency market for Q2 2024. It indicates that the sector's overall capitalization has decreased, falling behind the growth rate of the S&P 500 index. According to the report, the cryptocurrency market capitalization shrank by 14.4% in Q2 2024, reaching $2.43 trillion. In contrast, the S&P 500 index recorded a growth of 3.9%. This has led to a drop in the correlation between these indicators to 0.19 from 0.84, as highlighted in the report. Additionally, the index outperformed the crypto market in terms of volatility, 12.7% versus 48.2%. Bitcoin in turn also closed the quarter with a decline of 11.9%. However, as CoinGecko experts noted, the fourth halving had little impact on the asset's price. Bitcoin trading volume decreased by 21.6% compared to the previous quarter, with an average daily value of 26.6 billion. The overall hash rate of the Bitcoin network fell by 18.8% in Q2, marking the first drop since Q2 2022. This was mentioned by CryptoQuant experts who previously spoke of miners' capitulation. Among the trends of Q2 2024, CoinGecko experts highlighted three areas: meme coins, 14.34%, RWA, 11.3%, and AI tokens, 10.09%. These account for a total market share of 35.7%. The circulating supply of Ethereum increased by about 120,000 ETH, causing the asset to lose its deflationary nature, the experts noted. According to the report, there were only 7 days in Q2 when the volume of burned coins exceeded issuance. In Q1, by comparison, there were 66 such days. In May 2024, CryptoQuant experts pointed to a significant decrease in gas fees on the network, leading to a reduction in the volume of burned coins. According to analysts, this is one of the reasons the asset ceased to be deflationary. The volume of spot trading on centralized exchanges also saw a decline of 12.2% in Q2 2024, amounting to $3.4 trillion. Binance remained the leading platform with a market share of 45%. In contrast, the volume of spot trading on decentralized crypto exchanges grew by 15.7% in Q2, reaching $370.7 billion. Uniswap remains the leader among these platforms with a market share of over 48%. Thank you for joining this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to not miss future updates and analysis. Leave your comments under the video. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. This was Nelson Braxton. See you in the next videos.